Et salut à toutes, salut à tous les amis, c'est Roro945, j'espère que vous allez bien. Nous nous retrouvons pour l'épisode 12 sur Life is Strange. Alors, avant de commencer la vidéo les amis, petite chose pour vous signaler que ça c'est une vidéo que je refais parce que je me suis rendu compte après coup que la vidéo, donc l'épisode 12 initial, avait eu un gros problème de son au niveau du micro et que du coup ça gâchait énormément quand même la vidéo. Donc j'ai décidé de la refaire. Donc la vidéo initiale a été mise comme d'habitude le vendredi à 17h. Mais du coup, l'ancienne aura été supprimée, sera remplacée par celle-ci ce jour, donc le dimanche, les amis. Je prends vraiment de mon temps pour vous la refaire entre guillemets de la meilleure manière possible. Et puis voilà. Donc ça, première chose. Et deuxième chose, les amis, on m'a indiqué que jusqu'à maintenant, en fait, ce n'était pas le Life is Strange qu'on faisait, mais le Life is Strange Before the Storm, parce qu'en fait, voilà, c'est une collection qui compile le Life is Strange original et un add-on qui est appelé Before the Storm, et apparemment c'est Before the Storm par lequel on aurait commencé, sauf que j'avais regardé, etc. Et on n'a pas le Life is Strange classique. Vous voyez, ça commence directement par ceci. Et on n'a pas en fait accès au Life is Strange original, donc je ne sais pas pourquoi. Donc après coup, écoutez les amis, je renommerai le let's play en conséquence. Et puis voilà. Je pensais que c'était le Life is Strange de base. Pourtant, dans le produit de la vidéo, le Life is Strange de base est bien indiqué comme étant là-dedans, mais on ne peut pas choisir, apparemment. Donc voilà. Alors du coup, la dernière fois, on s'était laissé dans le tout début de l'épisode 3. Donc on va redémarrer l'épisode 3. On va refaire le début du dernier épisode. Il y aura un épisode bonus qui est là. Peut-être que c'est ça, le Life is Strange de base, je ne sais pas. Voilà. En tout cas, allez, c'est parti. On va faire donc redémarrer. Recommencer en utilisant un emplacement de sauvegarde actuel. Je pense que oui. Et si vous recommencez, tous vos progrès sur cet épisode et les suivants seront perdus. Oui. Allez. Et le temps que ça se charge, les amis, on n'oublie pas le soutien, un petit j'aime boosté, un commentaire, un abonnement, un partage, le lien de la chaîne Twitch et le Discord présent dans l'onglet à propos de la chaîne YouTube. Bonne vidéo à vous, les amis.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe. I'm right here. Good. I need you.
was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
She was so beautiful, just like you.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. I only saw what I wanted to see, until it was almost too late. When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
This all feels like someone else's life.
Whatever happens, Rachel, I'm here.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. Anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again. What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And and she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again, and again, and again, to keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now she wants to see me?
Yes, but Rachel, it cannot be.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. Maybe people change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down. I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone. This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sarah here instead.
Ok, donc on a eu la révélation hein, que la blonde qu'on avait vue, donc était la mère biologique de Rachel.
The Tempest show feels so far away now. This is so painful to look at.
Donc tout ça, c'était des trucs qu'on avait déjà vus.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this. Whoa. Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew? Then again, so is Frank. Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything? Wonder what James is thinking right now. This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah.
But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
I have to admit, he really cares about his daughter. Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right? It's so weird to look at this now. Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table. I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this. I can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago. I can't even imagine how she must be feeling. Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose. Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway, door to the left of the fridge.
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Doesn't matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right, but can any of us really know what we would do in his situation? He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right?
I'm depending on you to keep Rachel safe, Chloe.
I have to admit, he really cares about his daughter. Rose is so calm. Not like Rachel at all, really.
You're welcome to stay here as long as you need to.
It's so weird to look at this now.
Rachel?
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her. Cool light. This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
La Cupside, concert Lyon, point fort créatif, passionné, aimant, dévoué, diplomate, point faible, égocentrique, lunatique, possessif, théâtral. Très bien. Une petite
Rachel's
carte.
surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
À notre merveilleuse fille pour sa première représentation. Merde. Nous t'aimons très fort, maman et papa.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained. Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Rien n'est impossible, le mot lui-même dit « Je suis impossible ». Audrey Hepburn. Le commencement est toujours aujourd'hui. Mary Wollstonecraft. Pensons l'impensable, faisons l'infaisable. Préparons-nous à affronter l'indicible et voyons si nous ne pouvons pas le dire après tout. Douglas Adams. Est-il bon que je souhaite quitter ce triste monde, à la recherche de ta douce utopie, que je ne trouverai peut-être pas. Henry Kendall. Kiss me, Kate à la promenade. Il était une fois au Forum du Paradisio, la ménagerie de verre au théâtre Weber.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Plus que tout, souviens-toi que tu es aimé. Avant tout, sois armé. Machiavel.
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know. Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Type 4, l'individualiste. Créatif, sensible, indépendant. Peut se laisser aller à la mélancolie et à l'excès. La meilleure des choses pour un type 4 est d'apprendre comment faire table rase du passé et de se concentrer sur ce que le futur peut éventuellement apporter.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
J'espère que tu seras toujours en sécurité. Je t'embrasse, papa.
Rachel might not survive her family, but at least she'll survive the zombie apocalypse. I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Latin avancé A. L'excellence personnifiée. Vie américaine A. Une perspicacité et une dévotion sans faille. Littérature du XXe siècle A. Un esprit et une âme infatigables. Biologie avancée A. Une élève sans égale. Atelier de théâtre A. La lumière de Dionysos l'éclair. EPS A. Toujours présente.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Chère Miss Arcadia, qu'est-ce qui se passe vraiment avec l'incendie au nord de la ville et quand est-ce qu'il va nous tomber dessus et nous incinérer dans sa fumante étreinte mortelle? Je me renseigne pour un ami. Bros B4 Brownies. Prums Giforget. Prums Kingswalls. Non, Kingswalls. Ouais, l'incendie s'est déclenché le lendemain du concert de Firewalk, non? C'est vraiment étrange, mes amis. Des sources proches de la brigade des sapeurs-pompiers d'Arcadia Bay disent qu'ils n'ont jamais rien vu de pareil. Ils ne savent pas d'où ça vient, ni pourquoi ça a duré aussi longtemps. Mystère, mystère. Sortez vos chapeaux d'alu et spéculez. Miss Arcadia vous répond. Il y a un dragon avec des allumettes qui se balade en ville. Les Prescott, je suis 50% sérieuse. Pourquoi seulement 50? Les Prescott sont hyper louches. Vous croyez vraiment qu'ils oseraient pas? Ils devraient avoir des preuves à charge à brûler, ou encore mieux des cadavres. Et je parle pas de chemtrails qu'ils font pleuvoir sur la ville ultra inflammable. Le rasoir d'Occam, ça vous parle? C'est juste des gamins qui fumaient dans la forêt. Et tous ces trucs étranges. C'est une ville étrange, rien de neuf. Mais pourquoi des mannequins hommes? La ville est bien construite sur un cimetière indien, non? Cimetière noir amérindien. Et non, c'est faux. Il t'a mis le feu? T'as pigé? Mouvement légalise Oregon. Comment participer? L'augmentation des frais de scolarité à Bagwell, ça vient.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Vendredi 7 mai 2010, biologie, PP 247-259, note de TP, théâtre, répétition générale, placement, déplacement, conduite lumière, etc. Anglais, Sa Majesté des Mouches 188-244, vie américaine, sujet de disserte, ébauche 3-5 pages, latin, exo-déclinaison, liste de vocab 1-18.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one? That's the one.
Voilà, on a un petit aigle, le numéro 2 de l'épisode 3.
There's an essay I might actually read. Or, write.
Herbologie, page 420, inhalation contre rapotage, 500 mots.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then. At least she'll have something from tonight. Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
Œuvre complète de William Shakespeare.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected. I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here. Maybe I can make the world a less scary place. On stage, I think Rachel said, Rachel was incredible as Prospera. I won't forget a second of it. I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe. All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Wish there was some way to make this brighter. I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready. Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I don't know. I bet there's like one other chick in Australia who's super trustworthy.
No chance. You're 1 in 100 infinities, Chloe Price. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone. The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah, that's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
after my dad died. I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right. Dad, I think we're stuck.
Ok les amis, on va s'arrêter ici pour cette vidéo. C'est exactement là où on s'en était laissé dans la première version de cet épisode 12 sur Life is Strange. J'espère que la vidéo vous aura plu. Si vous voulez, eh bien n'hésitez pas à vous abonner à la chaîne, à liker, commenter, partager. Et je vous dis à très très bientôt pour la suite. Merci.